Welcome to another episode of Hereford FC here in Vanilla FM, and today we're going to take a look at what happened after the last episode where we made some transfer offers, and we've now completed that stage. And yeah, let's go through that, and then I'll also show you some of the bits, some of the tips of things that I do to try and improve the club. So, starting with the squad, so let's go back to the squad screen, and there were, I think, 2 transfers that we made from the players that we made offers to in the last episode. And after some trying to approach the players again and negotiating and so on, we managed to get 2 of those players. We managed to get Jordan Much as our new centre midfielder. He came from Crawley on a free transfer. And we also managed to reach out again to Jermaine Francis, who's our new left winger, coming from Chelmsford. He's been doing quite well. So he came to replace Stephen Kinsella, and Jordan Much came to replace Shannon Brown, who's currently leaving the club on a transfer to another club. Not sure what happened to Kinsella actually. Did it terminate? Kinsella. Is his name Sean? I thought it was something else. No, definitely not Sean. Stephen, there we go. Stephen Kinsella is still with us. No offers for him yet. Let's try and offer out. Oh, I obviously forgot to offer him out. Okay, so I made that now. Well, what we'll do as well actually is offer him. We're gonna put him on a listed. Okay, did it automatically. Very good. Then also we had one of our defensive midfielders leave. Lydon left. His contract expired, and we didn't manage to renew it. So we got for that place. Where is he? Ryan Hansen. So he is the new defensive midfielder. He's not as good as Lydon, but he will do for now. He came on a free transfer from Torquay, so that is fine. And then last of all, we had Darren Hines. His loan expired, so as a replacement, we got not him. Where is he? Alfie Saunders as our new right defender, and he's come to us on a free transfer from Farnborough. So that is it. Now, as part of the process of improving the squad, as you might have noticed on the left there on my notes, that each player has a number next to it, and that number is quite simple actually. It just means if you look at the green attributes for the player's role, it's the lowest of those attributes. So that's what that number means. And I try to improve that by getting better players over time. But also another way I try to improve that is by going onto the training tab and looking at which type of training will improve those attributes. So at the moment I'm working on his anticipation. That's why I went for goalkeeper reactions. I also try, if possible, to get them to work on a trait. It doesn't always work. I just follow some advice really from the coaches. So off camera I did that. I went and redid all of their training focuses to make sure that they are training towards some the lowest attribute that they have for their given role. So that is one thing that I do. The staff is another thing that I keep an eye on. So recently I managed to get a new coach to help with training. So as you can see, our training is not very good. 2 stars to 3.5 stars is the current setup. I'm doing most of the training because I tried to keep each coach to its dedicated area. So recently, in the last week or so, I got a fitness coach. So that meant that I could, dedicate some time elsewhere, and we have a better fitness coach that I could be. I always give myself the best attributes I can, but I leave out goalkeeping and fitness because I know I can outsource those quite easily. So that is fine. And then finally, another bit of development for the clubs. Obviously, I always ask the board to improve things, and one of those things I focus on is the youth, because the more you improve the youth, the more likely you are to get those players to end up being good enough for the main team. At the moment, we only have, obviously, the one player that's come with a save. He's not very good. But if we look at our report for next year, also not very good, which is why, so I've invested in junior coaching, so that's gotten better. We're currently developing new youth facilities with the aim to increase upper level. And also other things you can do is improve the actual recruitment. So if you improve that, you're more likely to get better players within your pool. Improving the junior coaching just makes the players that come through your academy are slightly closer to their full potential. So again, that will improve your intake. It doesn't necessarily give you better players. It just means that the players that you get are further along their true potential. That's all. So if you look at our facilities, so club info facilities, junior coaching is currently at a fairly basic. So that's been improved for whatever it was before. I guess it was basic. I don't know. Our youth recruitment has not been improved yet. It's still in a limited capacity. We have poor youth facilities, but those are currently being improved. So that is it. Now we're going to jump into a match here. We've been doing quite well in the competitions. We are first placed with the same matches as the majority of our competitors. There are some clubs with less matches further down. But we have 79 points altogether, which is a 12-point lead from the team behind. So that is the state of things at the moment. I don't think there's anything else to mention as far as tips and so on. No. Let's go ahead. I already pre-prepared the team. Let's have a look at it. There we go. So this is the team we're going to play with. It's been more or less consistent. If I can't avoid to give a promise, I do tend to put the players that have these promises against them in, even though they might not be the first choice for me. That's why the promise is there. It means that they haven't been getting enough playing time. But yeah, let's go ahead. We're playing against, is it Bradford? Southport. Playing against Southport. And we'll see how that goes. The graphics in this game are a lot better. It's quite neat how they are improving. Apparently the next version of FM is going to be completely different. It's going to be the first to be made in Unreal Engine, which, as you know, is one of the best engines in the whole world for graphics. It's just fantastic. So we'll see what that looks like. Apparently the whole UI as well, like not just the match engine, but everything else is going to be completely different as well. So look forward to see what that's like. We have a whole year of this to wait for first, though. So here we are, 30 minutes in, and we seem to be doing okay so far. That was a bit unlucky then. Good pass from Francis there. Francis has been doing really well since he arrived. Jermaine Francis is his name. So yeah, pretty good player. So far, so good. I wonder if we can zoom in anymore on these. That could be nice. Next time we have a highlight, I'll try to zoom in. You can see that the majority of our attacks are going through Germain on that left side. Let me try and put this full screen. There we go. So, not a very eventful first half, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, it says Germain is actually not delivering. Okay. So he must not be able to connect his passes or something. Let's try something else. Yeah, because the majority of traffic was going through him. If he's not doing well, it probably means he's not connecting his passes very well. There's nothing else we can do about that, I don't think. Poor pass. Oh, there you go. That's good, Porter. Come on. Got a corner. No, not corner. What a shame. But that's what a poacher should do. Should be looking to, well, quite literally poach the ball, isn't it? Try to put pressure and retrieve the ball from those high places. Do something with it. Not necessarily shoot, but they can look for passing options and so on. Oh no, is that a penalty? Oh no. Okay, here we go. Oh well, that is very unlucky there. Let's get rid of you, get Alfie in, and that'll do for now. Let's try swapping these guys around, see what happens. Okay, one last sub, and then we're good to go. Can I zoom in anymore? No, that's it. Okay. A second penalty. Oh. Why? I bet he's going to be the same player now, isn't it? Yep. Same, almost exactly a copy to the left side, to the right side of goal. Keeper falls onto the left side. Carbon copy. Skip that. Okay. Let's swap these guys back around. Been quite unlucky there with the penalties and so on. Alright, looks like we are having our first defeat in a while. No, we had a defeat quite... I think we had one not too long ago. But yeah, we got a nice point buffer, so that should be okay. Still have like 11 points, so that's fine. Fine. Yeah, final thing before we go is I'd like to look at this. So 6 goals. There's not a lot actually, and none of those are our strikers. So we're not doing too well in terms of individual player stats. If you look at the competitions and stats, most points per game, nowhere near anywhere to be seen in that one, which is not a good sign. It means we're doing well defensively, but obviously the last game was not a good example of that. Yeah, we're doing well defensively, but not doing too well in attack. If you look at our player stats, most goals, none of our players are nowhere near any of that. It's only when we start going down to defensive roles, I think, yeah, our goalkeepers are doing a good job. So there we go. That is it for today. Thanks so much for watching until the end, and we'll come back again maybe in a couple months in the game. I'll see if there's any more transfers that will, because obviously the transfer window ends, I think, at the end of March, and we might try to get a couple of players before then. And then we'll come out for the end of the season as well. It's almost a guaranteed promotion at this point. So that'll be fun. Thanks so much for watching till the end, and take care. Bye-bye.